All right, we're gonna get into this Philadelphia shootout between these police and this person that they were trying to serve a warrant. So let's get right into it.
Breaking news with several officers shot, the scene unfolding this evening. A hostage standoff in Philadelphia. These are the images coming in late today. Police were called to the scene of an active shooter. SWAT teams taking up positions outside a home there. Dozens of officers pinned down by the gunfire. Several shot, their fellow officers rushing them to safety, and all of this unfolding into the night. ABC's Gio Benitez leads us off with new reporting at this hour why those officers were called to the home in the first place.
Tonight, Philadelphia police officers under siege, a gunman barricaded inside a home on this residential street, the neighborhood in lockdown.
Okay, so far what we see are, a whole gang of police outside this apparent home where they say there's a active shooter at. Um, there's probably upwards of at least 50 police officers out there, if not more, and somehow this guy is picking them off. I think there's even some police inside the building too, but let's continue.
The first shots fired around 4:30.
We are pinned down on the second floor with three individuals handcuffed. You can hear the male downstairs moving in the stairs.
Okay, so let's see what they're saying here. We are pinned down on the second floor with three individuals handcuffed. Okay, so they're in this building where the active shooter is. They're on the second floor. They have three individuals handcuffed. We can hear the male downstairs moving on the first floor. So, this was a report that came in from police officers inside that building. So now you can see the line of all these police officers against one male inside this building. Doesn't seem right to me, but let's continue.
At least 6 officers shot. You can see the bullets ricocheting off nearby homes.
Okay, now they say 6 officers have been shot, and then they show a little image. Let's go back. They show this supposedly where there's bullets hitting the walls in the direction toward where the police are.
At least 6 officers shot. You can see the bullets ricocheting off nearby homes.
Okay. So there appears to be something that's happening in that area. I don't know what it is. I don't know who's shooting that direction. But anyway, let's continue.
Feet away from those officers taking cover behind parked cars.
We have an officer shot, and they're still being shot at.
Police seen rushing their wounded brothers out of the line of fire.
Pay attention to what just happened here. Okay? So supposedly, I guess, this officer who just got in the car is supposed to be bleeding from its arm, right? I want to go back and show you something. Pay attention.
Taking cover behind parked cars.
We have an officer shot, and they're still being shot at.
Police seen rushing their wounded brothers out of the line of fire and into police cruisers.
Okay.
This officer's...
What did you see there? I clearly saw the cop's arms moving around. Nothing appeared to be coming out of his arms. But if you look at the hand of the cop next to him, not the one who supposedly was shot, but the one next to him, kind of blocking the camera view, he has something in his hands, and it appears where his hands is moving, that's the direction that something's being sprayed on the ground. If you see when he kind of turns as the guy gets into the car, you'll see a little black object in his hand. So let's go back one more time and you see if you can see that as well.
Parked cars.
We have an officer shot, and they're still being shot at.
Police seen rushing their wounded brothers out of the line of fire and into
see what I'm saying? He was like pumping something, and it was going on the ground. Okay, so what is that supposed to be? Is that him? Is that supposed to be him bleeding?
And listen to this.
Please send additional cars immediately. Additional cars.
Gunshots heard in the background as officers called for backup. All of it playing out on live TV.
An extraordinarily tense situation.
The city's elite strike force moving in with an armored vehicle, while residents report hearing more than 100 gunshots.
I heard so many gunshots.
Okay.
Late this evening.
I mean, the way these people are talking, it's as if nothing even happened. Like, there's no emotion in the voices of the people who are either trapped on the inside making the calls or the witnesses.
The standoff ongoing, the suspect still firing.
He continues to fire rounds out of the window, so this situation is in no way resolved.
Police evacuating residents from the building's second floor, trying to make contact with the shooter.
They were shooting, a lot of shooting.
This father finally able to reunite with his children, holed up for hours in the daycare across the street.
It's terrifying knowing that, you're always at work and you cannot do anything.
Philadelphia's mayor tonight saying his concern is for the officers wounded and still on the line.
It's all about the officers and their families right now, and God bless them and God save them all.
Okay, again, God save them all. What does that mean? You're talking about God bless the officers who were shot, but you're coming off with this weird energy. But anyway, how does one guy pick off so many officers? That doesn't make sense.
And Gio Benita's with us live tonight. Gio, we're just learning now why the officers were responding, what they were doing at that home.
That's right, David. We're learning that they were trying to serve a narcotics warrant at that home. Police often tell us that serving a warrant is one of the most dangerous operations for officers. Now we are seeing that play out in Philadelphia.
Okay, so there you go. Basically, they're telling you that one of the most dangerous jobs for an officer is when they have to serve a warrant. So all of this was over having to serve this man a warrant. But yeah, you can see that's basically the operation they're pushing. For some reason, they want you to feel sorry for police officers who go to people's homes and cause trouble serving warrants and all that type of stuff. But that's about it, y'all. Just want to highlight this video. Y'all take it easy.